Hello, everyone. Noah Watry back with another edition of Reading Some Cards. That's right, I will continue doing what I have been, which is reading the NFDA's Having the Talk of a Lifetime promotional playing cards, in which there are 50 questions from 50 cards, and I give you 50 answers about my life. This is mainly in promotion of my new book, Life, Death, and Everything in Between, my time as a licensed funeral director and embalmer. Available on Amazon. Check the links below in the description. With that being said, enough promoting. Let's get on with the cards, shall we? Now, the point of these cards, as I shuffle them up a little bit, is to really engage not only ourselves, but our loved ones, whether it's friends, family, spouse, colleagues, anyone that we possibly know who can get to know us a little bit more as we share our life story with one another. I fully believe that everyone's life story should be shared, as we only have one life and we don't have an infinite amount of time here on Earth. We have a finite amount of time. So important that we get to know one another. Oops, I almost looked at one of the cards. All right, enough chit chat. Let's get down to business here. Question number 1. What are your fond memories of your family, including siblings, cousins, etc.? Fond memories. Okay. I have fond memories as a youth. I think most of my great memories are from my childhood. Just hanging out around my grandma's house. She watched all of us a lot. I'm the oldest of 5. My cousins were also always over there as our parents worked days, nights. So just being around them, hanging out, whether it was playing outside, playing sports, playing action figures, playing Barbies, whatever it was, I did it. I didn't care. So just hanging around with them and knowing that it was just a group of us together. So I wasn't on my own ever there. That's my answer. Question number 2. What is your most treasured memory of your grandparents or other elder family members? Treasured memory. Both of my grandfathers I never knew. They both died. I was very, very young, maybe 1 year old or before I was even born. And another grandma I saw frequently but didn't really have a close relationship with. My grandma that is still living, she is one of my inspirations. So as far as a treasured memory with her, I feel like I could say so many, but I would say there was one trip up north that we had, just being out on the lake with her feeling and knowing that it probably was her last time to go up north, just enjoying beers around the campfire with her, hearing stories, laughing, talking. She still brings it up to this day, even that final trip for her. So that was a very treasured one. Very glad I could do that with my grandma. Number 3. Does your family have a favorite toast, saying, or prayer? We're Polish, so prost. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't really think we do. A saying or prayer. Okay, I mean we joke around a lot, so there have been some funny moments where a one-liner may come across, and we'll say that for the next year or so. One of them is, "We're pushing it, but we're doing it." We're notorious for being late to events, so just hurrying up always and just kind of being late. It's just our family thing. Otherwise, no toast. Prayers, no. Unfortunately, we did not pray as a family. I pray more now with my wife and stepsons than I ever have previous 37 years. So, that's the answer there. All right, I just got lost track of how many we're doing. 1, 2, 3. That was 3 only? Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be taking this long. Number 4. Did your heritage play a role? Did your heritage play a role in your upbringing? How so? Don't think it did. Um, Unless you count drinkers. I hate to say it, alcoholism ran in the family. Like father, like son. All in the book, too. Oh, yeah, it's in there. Um, yeah, being Polish, Luxembourg, immigrants that came over to Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a beer and cheese state. Drinking, partying. I don't really think other than that we really didn't talk about any type of a family history. So there wasn't much to go on there. Our final question. Is there a particular event that drew your family closer together? Yes. When this is um eh, there's a lot of backstory to this. Certainly it's in my book. But a judge ruled that my father could no longer live, stay at our house, or have contact with any of us. Again, I'm the oldest of 5 children, or my mother. And I think that kind of galvanized us as, I don't want to say victims, but I'll just say my siblings and my mother. It kind of galvanized us as to become more as one, as a family, and actually look out for one another, to have each other's back, and to know that we're together and through everything that had happened and would happen in the future. So, yeah, that's a tough one to think about. Sorry, just weird to say and think about right now. But I'm going to keep going. Once again, just thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for reading any material that I put out. Again, new book available on Amazon. It did reach last week the #1 new release in the Sociology of Death section. So there you go. Life, death, and everything in between. My time as a licensed funeral director and embalmer. Oh, it's that thick. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. For more information, hit up noahwatchery.com. Otherwise, thanks for watching tonight's version of the NFDA Having the Talk of a Lifetime, playing cards. 50 cards, 50 questions, 50 answers. Thank you, and goodbye.